What's up, guys? Kramer the Realtor right here. How you doing? For this challenge, you want to go to kramernow.com and sign up for this 5-week challenge. I was going to say 30-day challenge. We added an extra week just to get more leads, but also to allow a couple days for getting all the information you need and, apps, questions, get everything answered and stuff like that. But hopefully just day 2, you're going to start making calls. I show a video I'll put up here on how to sign up for My Plus Leads, how to connect it to KV Core. It's okay if you don't use KV Core as your CRM, but I do show a video here on how to connect it with that. And KV Core also has a cool mobile app that has a dialer built in. So if you're with the EXP and you just pay $85 a month for all of that stuff, instead of some people that are paying a lot of extra money for dialers or for CRMs or things like that. In that video, which I'll also link below, it shows you exactly how to use the KV Core app with the mobile dialer and how to dial by hashtag. If you go to kramernow.com, you could sign up and get all my scripts. So with the dialer, with lead source from either FSBO.com for free or wherever you're getting your leads from, in that video I show My Plus Leads, and you can get things as low as $29 a month just for the FSBOs, or you can go and get more packages if you want more numbers. And all you need is that, a quiet room with your phone, and 1 to 3 hours a day to start calling, and you'll have my scripts, and let's go. One thing we haven't gone over yet is setting your goals for the challenge. I don't even know why I'm wearing this headset. I'm not calling right now. So let's take that off. Setting your goals for the challenge. If you figure how many hours you're calling each day, you should be able to call at least 6, but hopefully 7 people and have, conversations with 6 or 7 people per hour, right? And you're going to dial about twice as many of that. So you'll get 50% of the people roughly should be answering the phone. So you're going to call, let's say 12 dials or 12 to 14 dials per hour. You should have 6 to 7 conversations per hour. And out of those, you'll eventually get to, 100 conversations. For every 100 conversations, you should get 1 lead or listing, what I'm calling a deal. So if you were able to do 3 hours, 4 or 5 weeks for 6 days a week, at the end of this, you should have 6.3 deals based on those numbers. Of course, that's not guaranteed or anything like that, but that's just kind of the rough numbers. You're going to want to track how you're doing, how many dials per hour you're doing, how many contacts you're making, conversations per hour, as well as if you get leads, of course. For the leads that lead to appointments, you're going to want to track, of course, how many appointments you're getting, and then how many of those turn into listing contracts, or maybe it's a buyer lead, turns into a buyer lead. Because every FSBO has to buy a house usually also. So not all of them, but often. So when you're tracking your numbers, you're going to be able to see exactly where you need to work on things. If you're having all these conversations and you never set an appointment or never get anyone to, give you their email address and follow up with them or anything like that, you need to work on your conversation skills and your communication. If you're setting those appointments and you're making them, but you never get any listing contract signed at all, then you need to work on your presentation at the appointment. I'll have a video about that soon on my channel. So my goals, therefore, for this challenge over the 5 weeks, and it's pretty ambitious, but it's to add 630 contacts into my database. It's to get 6.3 deals. That's 1 per every 100 contacts. And to go up to 400 total Instagram followers, I started with 350, and to go up to 50 YouTube subscribers, hopefully on this agent channel here, starting with 9. Hopefully we'll see everything grow over time, and I want you to set your goals and based on how many hours a day you can call and how many days per week. So it's either going to be 5 or 6 days per week, and then 1 to 3 hours per day. Block that out, commit to it, and do it preferably same time every single day, or at least know in advance the day before what hours you're going to be dialing the next day. It's all about making good habits though, which is why the same time frame is best. So in the end, we're going to of course log our results for how many contacts got added to our database, how many deals we got. What you need to do is at least track how many contacts you're adding to your CRM or database, how many deals you're going to get at the end of this. So track all those numbers, and then I recommend tracking per hour because then you'll know which hours are better to call. Maybe you'll have some hours that are better for who you're calling than other hours. You're also going to know, how many contacts you're making per hour, how many calls you're making per hour. And those are all important metrics to track. You might be talking too long and you need to move that conversation along with some people, or maybe you'll benefit from a dialer, things like that. So all these metrics are important to track. You just use a simple sheet of paper, a notepad. It's just every contact, you put a hash mark, or every dial rather, and then every time you contact somebody, you make a hash mark and just break it down by hour. So you're going to be calling, let's say 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. every day like I am. then you're going to do those columns, right? So how many dials you made, how many contacts you made, and then, of course, when you get an appointment, that's easy to add up because there won't be that many compared to how many calls you're making. So how do you get the instructions on what to do every day? It's, again, at kramernow.com. You just sign up for the challenge. You'll get emails, check your spam box and stuff like that. If you don't see it, you should get one within 5 minutes that goes over some of the basics and make sure you have access to everything. And then every day you're going to get an email just kind of holding you accountable as well as giving you instructions on what to do and what to focus on that day. Every day is pretty much the same, but I'm going to give you encouragement and advice and tips every day over the 5 weeks. If you have any issues whatsoever, you can always DM me on Instagram. I'm at Kramer the Realtor. You can email me. You'll have my email if you sign up, again, at kramernow.com. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the challenge, but let me know if you have any questions and let's get it. All right, guys, I'm all set up. I got my dialer ready on my phone. I got a notepad. And I have KV Core mobile. I also have it on my desktop and a browser open just so I could search, look up the properties, look at pictures. I have my script up, of course. And so we're just going to go ahead, hit dial now and get started. I was looking for Albert. This is Mike Kramer. I'm a local realtor. I was calling about your property for sale, and it just looks like you're selling that on your own, which I completely respect despite what other agents are telling you. But give me a call back, 630-999-4202. Just want to see if you're open to working with a buyer agent on the buyer side, or if you wanted to see some of the backup plans I have available, just free information for you to help you sell. So give me a call back. It's Mike Kramer, eXp Realty, 630-999-4202. Thanks, bye. On to the next. On to the next. So KV Core will say calling now, and then when it gets down to the end of the countdown, it actually still has the call, where you have to click it to dial. So number is for Park Forest Cooperative, and they are closed as of 7 p.m. This mobile app for KV Core kind of sucks when you're adding notes because I can't even go to the top to hit the check mark. So, I can click that. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to say not home. I left a voicemail. And I'm not, we can call tomorrow. Why not? And then the thing is, when I say finish call, so what I don't like about this app, I don't even see the address on here when it's dialing. And then as soon as it actually, if you hit call, right, it jumps out of this screen, goes to your phone screen. And if you go back to KV Core, it just has your notes on there. So I'd love to be able to see this property. I guess the best way to do that is to pull it up on my desktop and just type the guy's name as it's dialing. It's just cumbersome. You know what I mean? So, all right. So now we got the address. Let's look at the pictures real quick. It looks pretty updated. Beautiful house. Okay. That and the phone locking, it just gets frustrating. So, I didn't contact him. No. This is maddening. Oh, and it goes right to active lead. So if you say you've contacted them, it goes to an active lead. I don't know if I like that. Now let's call him again. Well, it never called. So, oh my goodness. Profile, click the number. Yeah, I was looking for Robert with the property on Boulder Drive. This is Mike Kramer. I'm a local realtor. I was calling about that property for sale, and it looked like you're selling on your own, which I absolutely respect. And regardless of what other agents are telling you, I think you'll do just fine selling on your own. Just want to see if there's anything I could do for you, including local information, or if you need to buy another house, anything like that. Let me know. Again, it's Mike Kramer, eXp Realty, 630-999. Fumbled, but no one ever said I was good with words, right? So, all right. So now I can actually say not home, left a voicemail, call tomorrow, finish call, back to contact. And now I can go back to dialer and say dial hashtag, click FSBO, hit dial now, Stevenson. Hi, is this Michael? Oh, Mark. Is this Mark Stevenson or? Yeah, I was just calling about, I'm sorry, my name's Mike Kramer. I'm a local realtor. I was just calling about your property. I understand you're selling that on your own. Is that right? Okay, great. Yeah, and so I absolutely respect the fact you're selling this house on your own, regardless of what you might have heard from other agents calling you. But I'm just curious, are you open to the idea of an agent bringing you a buyer for the home? Oh, excellent. Okay. Yeah, I didn't read the whole listing on there yet, but So what has you thinking about selling? Okay. Yeah, I'm dealing with that myself. Are you looking for a home to buy? Oh, great. Well, who's the builder, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I don't know them. Huh. I just know some of the big names. So there's a lot of other ones as well, but oh, that's why. Yeah, I'm more like western suburbs and stuff. So you're more a little south and stuff. They must not come out here too much. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm out in St. Charles actually. So I know just lately I've been working with Shodine Homes is one, and like Toll Brothers and stuff like that. So ideally, when would you like to move? Oh, okay. And what did they give you a rough estimate of when the house will be done, or December? Okay, cool. Is there? Yeah. Well, you know what? It's better than moving in the middle of the humid summer. Maybe we'll see. I don't think you'll get. It doesn't usually get too cold or snowy in December, but we'll see. Cool. Well, with the market shifting and still having low inventory, the reality is you're probably going to sell this house on your pretty soon on your own without any problems. But I'm just curious, like if in 30 days or 60 days, for some reason, if you can't sell it, at that point, would you consider maybe meeting with a realtor to look at some options? Yeah. I mean, again, I don't think you'll have any problems. I just like to give people kind of a backup plan just in case. You never know what the market's going to do. So who knows, but, let's do this. I could send you an email with for sale by owner backup plan I have. You could just take a look at it. If it's something you want to discuss like later down the road, we could do that. Is that fair enough? And so what's the best email for you typically? Cool. I'll send that from, you'll see it from Mike at kramersells.com, and I'll just send it out, see if it'll help you out, or if there's anything, you have any questions, if there's anything I could do for you, like market reports or local home sales, anything like that might give you some info to help sell it on your own. I'm happy to do that for you. So, but yeah, it was great talking to you. It was again, I don't think I'll have any issues selling, but good luck to you, and just let me know if there's anything in the world I could do for you. Awesome. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. All right. So yeah, the phone goes to sleep, which is kind of annoying. It kicks, the app. It's out of the app. I got to go bounce back into the app. And now it says log the call. So he said his name, he said his name was Mark, and this said Michael Stevenson, right? But it was actually Mark. I'm going to add a new note. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to schedule a call maybe 2 weeks from now, just because he said he's 3 weeks in. I have his email. I'm going to be emailing him. So we'll do something in about 2 weeks. All right. So all that's in there. Again, it's a little bit cumbersome in the app, but it's, new note, pin that note. Okay. So I'm going to use the microphone to say at yahoo.com. That is his email. They're building a new house that'll be done in December. It's by Gallagher and Henry. He's in the southern, New Lenox area. He's dealing with aging parents. He wants to be closer to family. They're moving out of state, and probably Indiana, I'm guessing. Considering, realtor, he wants my FSBO backup plan. When you look at on the app how it looks, it's, hard to edit things, hard to type, right? It's kind of wacky. So yeah, I do find this cumbersome with the app on KV Core. Ideally, what I would do is have a desktop software that uses my cell phone number or maybe the smart number, but I want to buy my dedicated smart number in KV Core on the app. The desktop doesn't have a dialer that I'm aware of. So again, the app went to sleep. This thing is still thinking. It's quite cumbersome and kind of sucks, I think. I'm just killing time here. So this is not good. I think I'd rather use the desktop app where I have their address, everything in front of me, and I can type in my notes. I also hate this keyboard, so make sure you get a keyboard you're comfortable typing on. I need one that doesn't suck. This one sucks. Yeah, I would say this crashed. It just is not. All right, but that's it. But that's why you want to get dialing sooner than later, guys, is you're going to run into problems, right? So you're going to want to have to pivot. You're going to want to know what works, what doesn't work, what you hate, like this KV Core mobile app, what saves you time, what wastes time, and you won't know that unless you just get started. So if you're thinking, oh, this weekend I'll just crush it and spend 5 hours calling, it's not going to happen. You're going to try calling and you're going to run in all sorts of technical problems. So you're going to want to just start calling ASAP so that you could sort out all these issues and figure out what it is that you need. And it's just about getting incrementally better at this every day while I wait for this app. So if I'm going to close that there, let me pull up that person on the desktop and see if it saved any of that info or if it's all gone. Wow, lost all that info that I just typed in. So KV Core mobile app really sucks. I haven't even used it long and I think it's horrible. I was starting to think it was really cool, but it's hot garbage. It really is. It's not conducive to calling or getting business. So now if I said new call here and said call now from my desktop, it's going to use the smart number to call the client. It's going to call me first. That's kind of neat. It's easier to type logging in the call, but there is no dialer. So I don't know. I'll sort that out. See you guys. Good luck. Let me know what problems you're having.